Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to Monster Tamer News, the segment on this channel where we go over the last week's developments in the monster taming genre. This week, there is a lot of stuff going on. Temtem's got a Christmas event coming, Dragon Quest Treasures is out, Anitons died, Lumentale trailer's coming, an hour of new Cassette Beasts gameplay has been revealed, and much, much more. So, as per the usual, sit back, relax, subscribe because you want daily monster taming videos, right? And let's dive in. Alright, so to start things off, we do have some unfortunate news regarding Anitons, that being the fact that the Kickstarter was indeed unsuccessful for the second time, ultimately leading to the death of the project. This is something that I did mention both on their Discord and in one of my previous news segments, but basically I was saying that it's very likely that the game won't get made if it doesn't succeed in its second attempt at Kickstarter, and unfortunately my prediction was accurate. I can't really blame the developers for not wanting to try to keep pushing a product that clearly isn't getting funded, but many users did state in the Discord server that they would have backed the game had there not been an exclusive Aniton like there was in the original, and there were other issues outlined that were not rectified from the initial Kickstarter campaign that ultimately led to its initial failure. Would Anitons have been something that completely wowed the entire genre and really shook things up? To be honest, I'm not really sure. The original iteration was supposed to be a multiplayer game like Ark, while the newer version that had its Kickstarter recently was a single player game that mostly focused on resource management, which, while still having real-time combat and stuff like that, was definitely different. They are working on a new project, however, that will involve monster raising with no battling, called Wolfkins. I have joined their Discord server just to kind of see what's going on, but there hasn't really been any information on the new game just yet. It's still going to be a monster raising game, so that falls under the monster taming umbrella, so I will keep you guys updated on the project's progression. Dragon Quest Treasures is now out on Nintendo Switch, and I've been having a lot of fun with it. I think my biggest gripe with the game is a very small monster roster that consists of a lot of recolors, which, to be honest, I do feel like the gameplay and other aspects of the game really do make up for it, but a lot of people had mentioned that because this was originally supposed to be a DQM game, they felt a little disappointed by the lack of variety, fusion, etc. I will say though, if you go into the game treating it like a brand new experience that does heavily feature monster taming in terms of utilizing them in battle and for world traversal, but isn't super heavy focused on the collection-based aspects like Pokemon or Nexomon or something like that, then I think you'd have a good time with it. It runs very well on Switch, the world's beautiful, the characters are fun and enjoyable, the gameplay loop is fun, and honestly, I'm having a blast. I do have an early thoughts video coming out tomorrow, so stay tuned for that, as I've actually played a lot more of the game than my Let's Play upload schedule would have you believe. On December 14th at 1500 UTC, aka 3 p.m., the Lumentale developers will be launching a Kickstarter release date trailer, which we will be streaming here on the channel too, because Lumentale is just pretty hype. If you don't know by now what Lumentale is, it's essentially a 2.5D monster taming RPG that's being developed by the developers of Pokemon Xenoverse, a pretty popular Pokemon fan game that is oftentimes praised for its quality. I love the idea of Pokemon fan game developers moving on to their own unique IPs, because this allows them to actually sell their games, thus gain more resources to make further installments even better. I've had my eye on this project ever since it was first announced, and I'm really excited for their Kickstarter and genuinely hoping to see it get funded. Today, as of the time of this video going live, Temtem's Winterfest event will be up at 9 a.m. UTC and will feature new challenges and points to go alongside them, which could get you some exclusive items in-game. We have not yet received an extensive look at what these items are going to be, but they did say that the event will be running until January 1st, and as mentioned last week, Temtem's 1.2 update is also out, which includes Temtem Showdown. However, there have been glitches with duplications and wrong moves in the battle simulator, and that's something they have been working on. They put out a patch, it unfortunately created new issues, so they're working on that as well. So just keep in mind, if you are running into issues with Showdown, that's why. The Cassette Beasts developers put out yet another gameplay stream, which is now available for viewing purposes on their YouTube channel. It's over an hour long, so I'm debating whether or not I should stream the stream. If that makes sense, like sort of sit down with you guys and react to it in real time. Let me know in the comments if that's something you'd like to see. If I'm not mistaken, we did that for the previous stream that they did, and I think it was a lot of fun. We have a brand new trailer for Dokimon / the Mon Tamer Maker engine that was recently dropped, which I'm gonna let play out for you guys because it's really short and the beta just went out, so pretty interesting stuff. We also have a new teaser trailer for Candlelight Kingdom's Christmas event, which I'm going to play out too. It's also very short. So yeah, I'm excited to see what this game brings to the table moving forward. Alright, next up we're going to head into the rapid fire news for the updates that don't require lengthy explanation. Firstly, we've got a confirmation that SkyCon, aka the week-long Sky Climbers event, will be delayed until further notice. The Monster Crown developers are releasing a soundtrack that includes new songs. You can check it out linked below. The Patch Quest developer put out a brand new demo, which you can check out on Steam and play for free before purchasing. We've got a new screenshot for Disc Creatures World showcasing the observatory location. And finally, we've got some new monsters for Enigmon, specifically evolutions to the starters from last week's update. And there you go, guys. Another week goes by and a ton of news rolls in. I know I keep mentioning the Monster Taming Direct. I really want this thing to act as a big sort of event for the genre. And I have been getting a lot of questions about it, but I will be providing a release date within the next few days. I'll put up a video sort of explaining what the Monster Taming Direct is, what to expect. I'll go over some of the games that are participating. I'll sort of discuss how many games are participating and the release date, of course. So stay tuned for that. If you're still confused about what the Monster Taming Direct is, just imagine a Nintendo Direct, but for monster taming games that's going to be happening on this channel. Again, stay tuned. I will keep you guys up to date. Definitely follow me on Twitter. I've been sort of teasing which games are going to be in there, and we've also been teasing them in Discord. So check those out, linked below, and subscribe for daily monster taming content. Check out my Patreon as well. Special thanks to our patrons, especially Jim Hamilton, Drogos, Dark Persona, and Exodus, and we'll see you again. Peace.